Hello and welcome back to the channel. Now if you haven't met, meet Rodney, my Vogue Rally 300. And do you know what? I want to do some absolutely amazing stuff on this bike, and I'm going to tell you exactly one of them coming up. But part of the thing is, I bought this bike out of a crate to its first service, and it's about to go on its first big adventure. But I've put some accessories on to make it awesome, and one of them was an accessory bar on the front. And I wanted to put on the perfect smart screen, the best of the best. I've reviewed them all, as you've seen on this channel, and I wanted the #1 smart screen, and of course that has to be the INNOVV N2. Now, you would have seen just from the intro, of course, I have this big announcement because INNOVV have listened to what I've said I want to do, what I want to put their kit through. And they've not just gone, do you know what, Happy Days will send you one. They've turned around and gone, we want to be part of the Helmet Head family. We love what you're going to do on the channel, and we think you can prove that our products are not just the best, but they'll last the longest through all of the conditions and all of the stuff that I'm going to put this stuff through. And I will tell you more. I will tell you more about the upcoming trips, what I'm working towards as part of this channel and part of this adventure, and especially on this bike, to make this bike not, well, it's already the most famous in the world, but to make it even more famous than it actually is. So Rodney is going to have pride of place the N2 system. Now, I've already reviewed this system. It's already done from the unboxing to installation to real world test, but today we're going to show you exactly how easy it is to put this onto the bike, because I'm about to head off to the New Forest on a motorcycle adventure, and I want this system in place, ready to navigate me all of the way. So I'm going to tell you more about the system, more about the things coming up, as we just pop on the N2 onto the mighty Rodney. Now, don't you like this feeling? That feeling when you take off this part of the box and you see your device. The N2, I mean, oh, doesn't that look good? Right, let's pop it on Rodney. Right, so let's pop the N2 onto the Vogue. I like the point, so I'm just going to put it on as a solid, like, bracket wise. What you can do is use, of course, the ram mount style system for this to work, but I want to keep this super easy. So all I'm going to do is literally tighten this on here, because I've got my accessory bar, and it will just look like it's part of the bike. Oh, look at this, rock solid, and I've not even tightened this up massively tight. And I will nip it up, but I need this to be on rock solid, because this N2 system, well, I'm going to be taking this bike green laning, off-roading, doing loads of crazy stuff, and at the end of the day I need this to be able to stay on, because I need it to navigate me to these lanes, these places I want to do it, as well as I'm about to go on an incredible and unbelievable trip. But anyway, I should continue to install the N2 system. So I just need to do the electrics, hook it up to, and again, another awesome thing that I do when I set up my bikes, but I just need to remove my little luggage system here, the Nomad system, that's proper cool as well. So let's just loosen all this off so I can get underneath the seat. So what has to be the easiest way to wire up any smart screen in the entire world, because just in here I've already wired up to the battery, because the battery's tucked down the side and it's a bugger to get to, and you've got to take all this stuff off to do it, where the Thunderbox is wired in up to here, which means I can plug straight into these connectors. Bada boom, bada bing, happy days. So just got to snip off these wires, connect it into the plus, put it into negative, run the cables the length of the bike. Real simple, look, just bada boom, get rid of that one, get rid of that one. You don't need those for battery fork terminals. Slice off the end of the cable so you've got the wires, and just pop it in. Red, positive, yellow's your ignition feed, but you don't have to worry about that, because this system with the Thunderbox will literally get to the correct voltage and switch everything on, and when the voltage drops under, it switches everything off. Super simple. Making installation absolute breeze. It's just so easy to install. You know what's really nice about this screen as well? It's 6-inch, right? It's IP67 waterproof. So when I take it through some rather big puddles, maybe a river crossing here or there, this screen is going to take a battering. What means I can keep navigating or controlling everything I need really easily. And everything's just easy. Allen keys are provided. Twist screw to tighten stuff up. Always do your wires loose when you do it. Plug everything in and then tighten and tidy. Otherwise you'll find, oh, I've not put enough slack in this, I need to feed this there. Just make life super easy. Now, if you were just installing the screen, literally just buying the screen, it's that simple. You wire it in, you run the cable, you tidy it up, you hide the wires, and that's it. Power it up, connect it on the app. I'll show you that in a second. But if you want to go things like the GPS option, remember these are all extras. If you want the GPS option, it means that you'll get things like your miles per hour up on the screen, coordinates, when you're riding riding, if you've got cameras, you'll get all that good information on there. You need this as well. And again, super easy to install. Put it underneath the seat. It's a very small box. Look, it's a tiny box here, very tiny. Pop this under the seat, pop this somewhere. As long as it's a good place to get GPS signal, it means that you're going to get that done. And again, it's exactly the same thing. Find a place to hide it and run it along and connect it. Everything's provided, even like these little 3M sticky pads, so I can stick this into place. No drilling, no having to do any of that silly business. Again, INNOVV. Now, you're probably thinking, well, they sponsor the channel, you're going to say all of this stuff. Like I said, I've reviewed loads of screen. To have INNOVV sponsor this channel, well, this is an honour. It's an absolute honour. It really, really is. So let's just pop, I'm going to pop this down here out the way. Perfect place to put it. Look, sticky, straight on. Feed this through exactly the same place as I just thread through the last wire. Now I'm just finding the blue and the blue, what says GPS on it, so you really can't go wrong. Twist. Done. Next part, cameras. Again, added extra, but it means you've got dash cams, meaning you've got one coming out the rear, one coming out the front. There's two awesome things about this. If you're ever involved in a crash, it means that you've got the footage and you're never going to be in trouble. The other side, if you're like me and you're a vlogger, you have a problem with your camera, you want a different shot. They do 2K, so you can get the 1080p, work perfectly fine, especially for the dash cam side of things, or get the 2K and be a motor vlogger and be able to capture extra shots that you wouldn't normally capture because you don't have your cameras on all the time. Something happens to a friend of yours, or you see something, you go, oh, I wish I had it. You've always got it. But of course, INNOVV looking after me the way they are. 2K. Now, INNOVV are going all out when they're looking after me because we're teaming up. Me and INNOVV, we're going to be together forever, hopefully. What they're doing is they are making an exclusive sticker, a helmet head, an INNOVV sticker that when you purchase an INNOVV set using my special code that isn't made yet, so as soon as it is, you'll see that link pop down in the description. So keep coming back and checking this video or watch the next video I make about INNOVV because, well, you're going to get an exclusive helmet head sticker only from INNOVV. How cool is that? And do you know what? I hope they send me one. I want one of my own to go on the mighty Rodney. Don't leave me out. But of course, they've also got some other plans. But let me get on with this and I'll tell you some more of the things that INNOVV are going to do to give you some VIP helmet head love. Do you know what the hardest thing when you're installing these is deciding where to put your actual camera because it's going to permanently go on. You want to put it on so it's permanently on. So it's finding that perfect place. You go, actually, this will do really well here because I can angle it back there and I can tilt it down and it will look awesome. So yeah, I think just there is the place for it to go. And now, well, the front one. Where are we going to put the front one? Well, I think on the beat, because I like the point when I'm turning, I'm going somewhere I can capture that shot as well. And again, I've just built the bracket, takes seconds to do, stick the sticky pad on and put it in. But do you know what INNOVV are doing as well? That is just seriously next level. INNOVV, right, they are going to, and I kid you not, they're going to make 20 sets for me of our logo, our combined logo, our special sticker style logo. It's going to be on 20 sets. They're designing it, so it's not ready yet. Again, it will appear, And I'm going to give some of them away to you because they're going, do you know what? Let's do the special handshake and let's share some with the Helmet Head family. Okay, moment of truth. Before I tidy up all of my wires, get them all nice and neatly put away, let's turn on the screen. Let's see it power into life. Come on, tell me I've wired you up in true 11 out of 10 style. We've got a light coming on. And now our screen has power. Now this is the point where you want to go in, you want to set up the app and you want to turn the cameras to make sure they're nice and straight. Well, you got wonky filming? Not wonky filming, you want nice and straight filming. Do all that before we tidy up all of the wires. So while I'm here, may as well connect to the device itself. You simply go to your settings on your iPhone. You can do the same in Android. Go to CarPlay for this one, Android Extra on the other one. Scroll down the list. You'll see the system at the bottom. Click on that. Within literally a few seconds, it will connect from here to the screen, and you're connected. That's it. After that, you can put your phone in your pocket, and every time you switch on your bike, it'll automatically connect. Just super cool. So simply set your dash cams, get your bike straight, select dash cam, and you can see where I've put them on. They're both upside down. So all I need to do is spin them round, and they'll be spot on. Then make sure they're in the middle, bada boom, bada bing. So with it installed and also connected to my phone, all it is simply now is to go around and tidy up all of the wires, and I will save the best bit until I've done that. So give me a few seconds, and I'm gonna go boom, 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 and get this all tidied up, all this wired mess, all nicely, neatly away, and it's gonna look awesome. And just like that, look, it's all tidied up and put away. So let me switch it on just for one final time, make sure everything's perfect. Then I'm going to let you know about a cheeky little discount code. And not just that, I'm going to announce what I'm building up to, because I'm going to be spending the next about 5-6 months building up to a rather big adventure. Final test, just in time as it's about to get dark. INNOVV. Oh yeah. How cool does that look on Rodney, eh? How cool does that look indeed? So as you can see, it's going to go over to CarPlay any second and connect to my phone. What's super cool means it's in my pocket, or I can put it on charge somewhere else, and the bike will attach here. If it starts pinning it down with rain, I want to put it somewhere waterproof, I'm all good. And there you go, CarPlay, just like that, done and dusted. Let's have a quick look at my cameras. That's all sorted as well now. Cameras front, cameras back. Let's put the bike straight. That's perfectly straight. That's got an SD card in just under here, so you can easily access it to get to it if you want to take footage off of it. Put it on your computer if you're a vlogger, or you want to change your SD card, or you can put it on loop mode. There's loads of settings. Don't worry, there's a whole video coming up about that. But how cool is that? I just think that's just absolutely epic. So how cool is all of this? The N2 system's on it. It's in the perfect place. We're going to see a lot of that coming up on the adventures. Massive thank you to INNOVV for sponsoring the channel and supporting me. And let me have, let's be quite frank, the best smart screen, the best motorcycle tech company in the entire world. And I'm going to literally leave you down the links that you need to go over to their website, and a cheeky 10% discount code off, because now they're part of the Helmet Head family. We're going to get all of you a discount code so you can get your system and look as cool as this. This does so much. This beautiful 6-inch display just here is just going to be epic. But you'll see all that coming up in an adventure. Now, what I'm going to announce is the big adventure that I'm going to be building up to take this bike on. So I'm going to enjoy some trails, I'm going to do some mini adventures in the meantime. I'm going to slowly build up. And why I wanted to spec this bike out in the perfect setup is, well, that's because I'm going to take Rodney to the Arctic Circle. The Arctic Circle. So we're going to go to Nordkapp. And Nordkapp is basically, in Europe, is the northernmost point that's in the Arctic Circle. When I say I want to get there and back within 2 weeks, and the miles and the distance I'm going to have to travel to pull that off is insane. So having this N2 system to help navigate me all that way, it's just made my life so much better. Anyway, I'm going on an adventure tomorrow. It literally is getting super dark as we speak. So I need to pack everything away. Then this bike's getting loaded onto my trailer, because I bought a brand new trailer for the channel, and I'm going to take it. So when the Japan series ends, the next adventure is going to start, and that's going to be the New Forest. We're going to do some trails, some roads, and we're going to really put this bike through its paces.